Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS FANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS FANS. Let's get to the news now. Browns fans, buckle up because there's some serious news coming out of Berea that could really shake up our division and change the way we look at this upcoming season. You know, every year, we hope for a team that's not just good but great. One that can finally bring that elusive Super Bowl trophy back to Cleveland. And while we've seen some ups and downs, this latest development has everyone talking about what it could mean for us, and for our rivals in the AFC North. Recently, Browns fans have been eagerly following the updates on Szmyt, a player who, despite not being a household name yet, has been making waves with his recent emotional message about his future with the Browns. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. This isn't just some filler story. No, it's actually a pretty big deal because it speaks to the heart of what this team is all about. Resilience, passion, and a relentless drive to succeed. Szmyt, who's been working hard to carve out his spot in the NFL, recently took to social media to share a very heartfelt message about his future with the Browns. And let me tell you, when a player openly expresses his dedication and emotional connection to the team like that, it hits differently. Especially in a league where so many players come and go, seeing someone like Szmyt express genuine loyalty and hope for staying with the Browns is something that fans should take note of. What makes this even more interesting is that Szmyt's message was not just about personal aspirations or gratitude. He talked about his belief in what the Browns are building and how he sees himself as part of that future. For Browns fans, this is a sign that the front office might be looking to lock down some key pieces, guys who have the passion, the skill, and the mental toughness to help us push through the tough times and get back to the top. Now, I won't go into every detail of Szmyt's message, but suffice it to say, this isn't just a player trying to rally some fans. No, it's a statement that resonates with what we've been feeling for years. We want stability. We want players who believe in this team and in Cleveland. We want to see that hunger, that fire, that desire to be champions. And if Szmyt is willing to put his heart out there like that, it shows he's serious about being part of something bigger than himself. That's exactly the kind of attitude we need to see more of, especially as we look ahead to what could be a pivotal season for the Browns. In recent seasons, Cleveland has been on the cusp of something great. We've seen flashes of brilliance from our offense, especially with our quarterback, Deshaun Watson, who's been working tirelessly to bring consistency and leadership to the field. The defense has also shown promise, with emerging young talent and veteran leadership trying to anchor the team. But what's been missing is that final push, that extra gear that separates good teams from great ones. And that's where players like Szmyt come into play. When you see a guy who's willing to fight for his spot, who's emotionally committed to the cause, it fuels the entire locker room. Browns fans, you know better than anyone that chemistry, belief, and mental toughness are just as important as talent. And seeing Szmyt openly express his hope to stay with the Browns is a sign that the team's culture might be shifting towards a more unified, motivated group. Now, let's talk about what this could mean for the AFC North. The division has always been fierce, with teams like the Ravens, Steelers, and Bengals pushing each other to the limit. But if Cleveland is able to lock down players like Szmyt, who are not just talented but also emotionally invested, it could give us an edge. It could be the difference in close games, in clutch moments, especially when the stakes are high in the playoffs. And remember, Cleveland has a rich history of overcoming adversity. We've seen our team rise from the ashes after tough seasons, and this year feels like it might be the start of something even bigger. With a focused offseason, the right signings, and players who truly believe in what we're building, the Browns could be poised for a comeback that no one saw coming. And it all starts with the mindset, seeing guys like Szmyt who are willing to put their heart into this franchise. But of course, the road to the Super Bowl is never easy. The AFC North is one of the toughest divisions in football, and every game counts. Our rivals are not going to give us a free pass, and they're going to be looking for any weakness to exploit. That's why it's so important for us, the fans, to stay fired up, to keep believing, and to support our team through thick and thin. When we see players like Szmyt show that kind of dedication, It reminds us that this team is full of guys who are ready to fight for every yard, every win, and every shot at glory. Meanwhile, the front office has been making some strategic moves, trying to build a roster that's versatile and tough enough to handle the grind of a long NFL season. With the draft behind us and training camp just around the corner, the energy is palpable. Everyone's talking about who's going to step up this year, and players like Szmyt are exactly the kind of guys the Browns need to develop into core contributors. And it's not just about talent, it's about attitude. Cleveland has seen players come and go, but those who stay true to the city, to the fans, and to the team's vision tend to leave a lasting legacy. Szmyt's message is a reminder that we're all in this together, players, coaches, and fans alike. We all want to see the Browns succeed, and we're willing to put in the work, stay loyal, and support every step of the way. Looking ahead, the schedule is filled with tough matchups, but if Cleveland can maintain this sense of unity and purpose, there's no reason why we can't be contenders. Our fans are among the most passionate in the league, and our stadium, First Energy Stadium, is known for its electrifying atmosphere. When the Browns are firing on all cylinders, it's a sight to behold, and it often gives our team that extra boost to get over the finish line. So Browns fans, as we watch these developments unfold, it's clear that this team is not just about talent, it's about heart, dedication, and belief. Szmyt's emotional message is a testament to that, and it fuels our hope for a brighter future. We've been through the tough times, but every season we come back stronger, more determined, and more hungry for that Super Bowl trophy that's been eluding us for decades. Let's keep that energy alive. Keep supporting your Browns through thick and thin, because every player, every game, every yard counts in this journey. Remember, we're not just fans. We're part of this family, and together we can make 2024 a season to remember. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on Szmyt's message? Do you think this shows a new level of commitment from our players? Are you feeling optimistic about what this season could bring? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion really matters, not just to us, but to the entire Browns community. We're all in this together, rooting for our team, believing in that next great chapter. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. Let's go brown and orange.